Yo guys, what's up? It's Wang and Sing here doing another Travis and live gameplay commentary. Today, we are on Catabatic. Joining in a little late here, but I figured, hey, good enough to start playing. So today, I have revisited Infiltrator as a kind of role, I would say, because it's not really a class. So I discovered a few things. It's very interesting to try to play now that, everything's so heavily nerfed. So like that didn't go nearly as planned, but hopefully, give me a throwing knife. Give me a throwing knife. Oh boy. Okay, so I figured my favorite gun in this game were the throwing knives. So I had to find a way to use them. Ooh, almost died there. Okay, we're good. So I've had to find a way to use them, and I could not figure out a consistent loadout with throwing knives and the spin fuser. It just didn't work. The throwing knives are just, they got nerfed so heavily that it's really hard to try to use them without, a machine gun as well. Someone to finish people off, which would be the Falcon or the light assault rifle. So, gotta have one of those. Because you just sometimes you gotta get like 2 damage on someone, and with the fall off, and the knives aren't really worth it at that deep of a range. So the other issue is there's no close combat anymore. So without close combat, you don't have like a great way to one-shot people. However, the shock lance is still extremely powerful when it comes to, situations like this. Like, it still does a ton of damage if you get someone in the back, which, that's the plan. So, the idea is, instead of the spin fuser, we'll mostly be using the throwing knives for our big damage stuff. Of course, then we also have the shock lance to do any shenanigans with. And then, of course, I can melee everyone. So, that didn't go so well. That's okay. I also have sticky nades because I need to destroy base turrets, and without a spin fuser or anything, it's really hard to. So, oh boy, that was ugly. That's just me being bad and missing. But yeah, so as you can see, throwing knives right there can easily take out a couple good targets. So, moving on, we're pretty much gonna be causing, this is like light disrupt is what I like to call it, because it's not really, Infiltrator anymore. Like, I think Infiltrator, I got a spin fuser, I can do some work. However, that's just not the case. So, I do have the Spectre skin on. It looks so sick. I always loved it, but I hated playing sniper, so I never get to use it. But pretty much, we're going to be running around trying to destroy all the assets, which seem to be down already. But, oh, I missed everything. Okay, so one of the things I've been toying with is the shock lance has been doing a ton of like push damage. So as I hit someone, it's also pushing them a lot more than it used to. Therefore, if I stick someone with a sticky grenade and then shock lance them, they'll be pushed far enough away that I won't kill myself with it. So this is especially good with heavies and other classes. I can't just shock lance and melee for the kill. Invisibility took a huge nerf as well, which, don't get me wrong, was definitely needed. It just kind of is hard to get into the invisibility now. It's a lot easier to be seen, and they can still hear you and stuff. So good players are still going to be very accustomed to dealing with invisibility, and without invisibility, you can't use stuff like the thrust pack. But like, see right there, I'm able to absolutely wreck that guy. No problems, no problems. Unfortunately, I just can't go for any MLG blue plates, but I can go for the melees. So looks like they're crashing there. I'm going to probably try to harass some of the other medium defenders or the heavy on stand. Mostly because heavies are really, really good. So this guy, it's a lot harder to deal with snipers now in my opinion, because they all have spin fusers and machine guns and the sniper rifle. But something like that, I don't know, I find the shock lance to be just extremely effective for taking out people. Like right there, boom, quick shock lance to the back of the head, and they're done. Sniper rifles in general aren't as powerful as they used to be, which is good because I don't like snipers. However, they're still good for killing your capper, meaning you gotta deal with them. So, most light classes are going to have a sniper rifle because, well, they can. Ah, that would have been such a nice melee. I'm probably gonna die though. Oh no. So this loadout actually reminds me a lot of the old Infiltrator that you'd play with the Arctic Rhino and throwing knives, and it was super kind of like OP but wasn't super fair because you end up using like smoke grenades and stuff. But the way I look at it, all that stuff's out of the game. It's a lot more balanced than it is, and I can't one-shot people nearly as easily. I'm giving up a lot of like, you know, versatility by having the shock lance and other stuff. However, I mean, throwing knives are still one of my favorite weapons, even after the fact that they got nerfed. Probably could have got a little closer there. So, I don't know. There's a lot of things you can do. They're not doing a good job dealing with me. It seems like I'm really OP. I swear, guys, I'm not. I got 1,000 health. Melee's to 1,000 damage. You can kill me. It's not the hardest thing to do. However, I mean, it's still difficult. I think overall, out of the blue has really helped light classes. Oh, here's a great example. The Falcon right there. Really helped light classes be more versatile on offense. Because everyone has Survivalist now. I don't need to put on Survivalist to get the perk bonuses and looter and stuff. It's very, very useful. I'm sorry. I took his nugget. Because nuggets are so powerful, it's really nice. So this is a very weird Infiltrator setup. It's more or less plain like I have the Survivalist perk on, even though it's not in the game, instead of perks like Close Combat. Before, I used to always use Close Combat because I liked the melees and I would kind of stray away from the shock lance. However, I can't do 2,000 damage or 1,800 or anything with my melee weapons anymore, which is, you know, a huge thing for me because, you know, that's what I used to do. You could still just melee people and be awesome. If they are in an inventory station, you can still one-shot them, which is, you know, very useful. However, depends on the map. People, you know, aren't that dumb anymore. They don't go in those. So we're going to get this flag returned. That's why I've been chilling over here. Right, like that. Boom. Easy peasy. So, as you can see, the throwing knives just have a ton of just... Oh, you're dead. Okay, sorry. Fall off damage. Shock lances... That actually might need a nerf, to be honest. It's so good right now. I don't quite understand how it was meant to be balanced, just because it does a ton of damage close quarters. That, coupled with the melee, is really powerful. But again, it's one of those things where you have to give up a lot of versatility to use it. And I'm pretty much playing only close quarters because I have it, you know. Because I have the shock lance, I definitely can't use the spin fuser or anything like that. And I found with the light spin fuser, the thing has, you know, so little damage. It's just not worth it to actually use, which is kind of sad because I like the stealth spin fuser was very cool. I love the orange colors, and honestly, if there was an orange spin fuser or a way to get an orange spin fuser, I'd be like 300% more inclined to use it. So I don't know. Hopefully, Hi-Rez will do a customization feature where I get to pick the color of my spin fuser, because that would be awesome. But as of right now, I can't do that, and I'm stuck using a blue spin fuser. And well, I never liked that light blue color. Oh, I'm gonna get him. Nice! There we go. I should have actually stuck him first to test that. I actually haven't gotten a great chance to test that using that combo. But either way, there are a lot of ways to kill heavies, but you just gotta remember, heavies have all of the answers to everything. I don't know, it just seems like, oh no, I'm gonna lose my streak, almost at the Slayer. No, my Slayer! Heavy is just with the fusion mortar, and you know, all of the stuff they can do is really just absurd. That's a nice triple though, maybe. So I also get rage too, which is pretty nice. I have no way to boost myself, unfortunately. Again, issues with not having a spin fuser. So while this loadout does seem like it's very good, there's definitely some huge drawbacks to having it, because, well, without a spin fuser, should be able to blue plate you by now. Pretty much, okay, 2 throwing knives to the face is about 1 blue plate with the spin fuser. I have 6 attempts in a clip, and in all honesty, to me, that's more damage per second. And I don't know the actual math on that, but it sounds about right. Like, that's just gonna be more. Plus, laser edge throwing knives are awesome. So, man, I wish I got that Slayer though. It looks like there's a lot of flag play. I haven't really messed around with actually capping after they changed like how all of that works, so I don't want to relearn routes. So I figured, oh, if I just forget about it, it'll go back to the way it was. Okay, so there, you can see I miss all of the throwing knives, so having that, you know, secondary like pistol is so nice. Oh shit. Okay, look at that. Nug disappears as I step over it. Okay. Regen in this game is not a thing anymore. Oh boy. Biggest change I've noticed playing Infiltrator is I can't just sit and get a regen. It's a lot harder to just, you know, stand still and get a regen. I think they might have doubled the time or something, because all I know is it takes significantly longer, which again, I personally like. It just puts even more of an emphasis on people picking up nugs. So that's, I don't know, it's hit or miss with that. Like, personally, I kind of like it, but I'm sure some people will dislike it and would rather be getting quicker regens off. Again, it just seems, maybe it's an invisibility pack thing. If they actually did that, that'd be awesome in my opinion, is to nerf the invisibility pack where people that are invisible or have it equipped get a slower regen rate. So that's kind of cool. I think they can do a lot more customization with that, and that's a better way to nerf invisibility than to try to like make it easier to be seen. Like, the idea of invisibility is that you're invisible, so don't take that away. Take away some of the other things you could exploit with the invisibility. So I think that's definitely some of the stuff they're going to be working with. I think it's like significantly longer. Oh wow, I'm gonna go deal with him. He was shooting at me that whole time, but I think there's a longer time between using your weapons and being able to go invisible, which is, again, that's one of those things I'm talking about. It's very nice actually, and balances a little better. So you have to actually play smarter as an infiltrator role and light disrupt. Oh, I gotta go for the balls to the wall return now. Okay, we're getting some speed here. Oh, honey badger don't give a damn, except for the fact that I have a falcon. Ah, I missed almost that entire clip. There we go. Perfect. So, I don't know. I think invisibility still has a very, very big use in the game. Oh, see, look at that. Look how much it gets. You move. You can move people with that now. Oh, this is that stupid ass sniper, isn't it? Where'd he go? Gets back here. Ah, it's 150 damage. It's so sad what it used to be. It used to be 375 all the way over there. Ooh. Well, that's game, guys. I don't know why they weren't chasing that, but that's okay. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this. This is my take on the new Infiltrator with Out of the Blue Infiltrator. This was taken during the 1.2 patch, so they could always change some more stuff. That's a pretty nice streak there. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know how they didn't just kill me, but that's okay. That's okay. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I hope you try an Infiltrator. It's actually a lot of fun. I do enjoy it quite a bit still. But I'm still be messing around with it, try some different loadouts, maybe incorporate the spin fuser a bit. But I'm interested to see what you guys have to say about it. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you next time. Peace out.